Hello, students of class 8. In the previous class, I had I had shown you how to write a letter to the editor of a newspaper. I am giving another example today. This is from my side that I am giving you something about that letter to the editor. The question is, write a letter to the editor of a local newspaper complaining against reckless driving in the area where you live. And as I told you earlier, that format, uh, first the address, then addressing the editor, then the name of the paper, then date, then sir, madam, then subject, then the body of the letter with suggestions and all. So in the first part here, in this heading part, uh, the first letter of every word will be capital. That has to be maintained. And what I have written about the address, Difu, Karbi Anglang, Assam, the editor, the Assam Tribune, date, I am making it 13 5 2020, sir, madam, subject, indignation against reckless driving, that uh, anger against that reckless driving taking place in the part of the area where I live. Now, the body of the letter, with reference to the subject cited above, I would like to say that the reckless driving has become a positive threat to pedestrians, those who walk on their feet to go to different places, and the old persons who cannot cross the roads quickly. Now, this reckless driving without maintaining any law and order, those who drive very carelessly, that has become a positive trait for the people who walk on feet and the old persons who cannot cross the roads quickly. So for them, it has become a trait. Now, only yesterday, this is an example that I have given about that reckless driving. What can happen due to that reckless driving? I have to mention something about that. So I have given an example. Only yesterday, a beggar was run over by a car and it disappeared in a flash. So a car ran over a beggar and the car disappeared, vanished from people's eyes in a flash, even before they could trace the number of the car. So, this is what can happen when this reckless driving is allowed to be continued. So, something has to be done to stop this reckless driving in the part of the area where I live. Now, I I am telling something which is also very important. What I am saying is my personal opinion, or it is something that the people, all the inhabitants of my area, feel like that. So I am writing. In saying this, I am voicing the indignation of the people of our area. Now, in saying this, whatever I have said about that reckless driving, the same is believed to be very uh, threatening by all the people residing in this area. So I have written, in saying this, I am voicing the indignation of the people of our area. All people think like that. Now, this is some sort of suggestion that I am providing. I feel that traffic rules have to be enforced strictly. Traffic rules are there, but maybe they are not enforced strictly. So it's high time that the traffic department did something to take some measures to stop this reckless driving. And what they can do, they can enforce the traffic rules strictly, and the offenders who will offend the rules, laws, should be punished and fined on the spot. This is one way by following which the traffic department can control this reckless driving. Now, what is my request to the editor? With that, the letter will be concluded. Now, I request you kindly to publish my indignation in the letters to the editor column. So, in every newspaper, there happens to be a column named Letters to the Editor column. In that, people's letters are actually published. So I am requesting the editor to publish my indignation or this letter in that letters to the editor column, so as to enable me to attract the attention of the authorities. So authorities here, the authorities are the traffic department officials. So if this letter gets published in the letters to the editor column, then I will definitely attract the attention of the authorities, and they will do the needful to stop this reckless driving. So with that hope, with that request, I have concluded this letter. Now the concluding part, yours faithfully, XYZ. That is what I have written about my name. And you can also write like this, XYZ, instead of writing your name. Okay, next time I will come with something different, maybe a new lesson. Till that time, goodbye. Thank you all.